Welcome everybody, it's Solomon. In this video we are going to be talking about the idea of a secondary Easter egg or super Easter egg in Zombies in Spaceland. Now I don't really like saying that because we all know what happened with Revelations, but I have for some good reasons for actually saying it, even though I'm not too sure how much I believe it or not. But now I want to actually show you guys where I actually got this information from. So there was an interview with, I guess, Lee Rosso, one of the main guys in for Zombies from Infinite Warfare, I guess, or Infinity War, that's how you say it. But I guess he went and did a live stream with GameSpot, and he was talking about a lot of different things, mainly tips and tricks for the game, but he actually mentioned something pretty interesting. I want to play you guys that clip right here, and then we'll talk about it right after.
So if people haven't paid close attention, they should pay close attention to what I'm looking at right now. This is tied to a very big Easter egg.
Oh my
Pay close
God.
attention to these symbols on the ground.
His screen's more interesting than our screen.
And notice we don't let you stay in here forever, but pay close attention to this room and pay close attention to everything that's in there.
So as you guys saw inside the gameplay or the live stream we were just watching, is that he says pay very close attention to what he's looking at. And of course he's in the pack-punch room and he's looking at that ritual on the floor, which I've been fascinated by for a very long time. I've been so confused by too, and he says it leads to a big Easter egg. So we do know that there's a cipher inside this, along the side of this ritual, but to call that a big Easter egg, and plus wouldn't you think he would already know we deciphered that? So it's kind of weird to be calling a big Easter egg unless he's talking about something else, and it's just, I have no idea. It looks really interesting, and to call this a big Easter egg, it's just so weird to actually say that, because what could we actually do with it? Because we all know it looks like there should be something done with it, but for some reason there's not anything done with it within the main Easter egg. So I want to actually give a couple ideas of what this Easter egg, this big Easter egg, could be, because if you guys think about it, what does it seem like the main idea of Zombies in Spaceland is supposed to be? What do you think our characters want to do? Just a quick hint from a quote from David Hasselhoff.
Keep it up, and that ride home might be closer than you think.
Yeah, maybe get out of this film, maybe escape, go home, like David Hasselhoff says. I'm not even kidding. If you listen to David Hasselhoff's quotes, he has like 30 minutes worth of quotes or 25 minutes worth of quotes, and most of them are him talking about how our characters want to escape, which is so weird because what is all this happening? Like, what? Wait, I thought we were supposed to escape, but in the main Easter egg, what the heck did we do? It's like we fought an alien, and an alien, what's that have to do with anything? We shot his UFO out of the sky. How is this helping us get home? We do know we got the soul key, and that's going to bring us up to the next part of this video, or my next point, and that's going to bring us to my next point of this that we're going to be showing you guys. So I want to show you guys this quote from David Hasselhoff found inside the PC files of the game, and we do not know how to trigger this or what it's even supposed to happen with this thing, because it's really interesting. So I'll play it for you guys right now, and then we'll come right back.
You did it! The Soul Key is your one-way ticket out of Spaceland. But know this was only the first stop on Willard Wyler's Film Festival of Horrors. But I've got faith. I know you'll see this through to the end. And maybe, just maybe, we'll meet again on the outside. Best of luck, my friends. It's been my pleasure to serve you as your DJ for this cosmic adventure. Cosmic Tunes Radio, signing off.
So as you guys heard in that quote, it's really interesting because he said the soul key is your key to get out of Spaceland. The soul key, but remember we only got a part of the soul key, so what's happening there? Are we going to be getting more parts of the soul key inside Zombies in Spaceland? Because what everybody thought the soul key was for, or the part for the soul key, was that we were going to get the soul key part, and then we were going to go to the next DLC, so DLC 1, get another one, DLC 2, get another one, DLC 3, get another soul key part, and we'll have the full soul key maybe at that point. In DLC 4 we were going to do whatever we were going to do with the soul key, a completed soul key. But for some reason David Hasselhoff in this quote is actually talking about a completed soul key, and he doesn't say it's used for whatever DLC 4 is. He's saying that's used to get out of Spaceland. This is Zombies in Spaceland right now. It's kind of weird just for him to say that. Like, what's happening? Because it doesn't even sound like this is maybe something maybe this is a quote that's supposed to be used far in the future, where we're going to be going through all the maps and we're going to get more parts of the Soul Key, but then we come back to Zombies in Spaceland, we escape there. But it doesn't make sense, because he says this is only one trip on Willard Wyler's weird films of horror, whatever he says. I don't know his exact words, but he says something like that. So wouldn't that make more sense if we completed this and we escaped Zombies in Spaceland, then we were sent to whatever DLC 1 is? So it's really interesting, and I'm not too sure what to think about, but I will give a couple ideas that really could be the case. So obviously there's the idea of the super Easter egg for Zombies in Spaceland. So the idea that we're going to have to find more Soul Key parts inside Zombies in Spaceland, then we're going to somehow escape, which would be pretty impressive, because this is their first try at a Zombies map, and we have not been able to find more than one part of the Soul Key, which would be amazing, because this game has been out for already 2 weeks, and if we've only found one and there's like 5 or 3 or whatever number there is, that's going to be insane. Because just think about that, that's one out of so many parts, and we haven't gotten anything, we only gotten one. So I have no idea, it's just so interesting. But I'm not too sure what to really think about it, but that's one idea. There is the idea that maybe this quote was just not used, and they decided not to let our characters to escape from it, and they actually changed the Easter egg and decided they didn't like what they were going to do with it. This is just leftover quote that they were going to use or something like that. It's just so weird, but that one doesn't really seem to be the case. It's just, I have no idea. But anyways, go ahead and tell me what you guys think about this super Easter egg in Zombies in Spaceland. Do you guys think it's interesting, or did you just find it too hard to believe in because you guys know what happened with Revelation and you just like me? Because I don't know, it's hard for me to believe in any super Easter egg at this point because of Revelations and everything that happened in Black Ops 3, all these Easter eggs, the giant Easter egg, all these stuff that I believed in and never came to pass, I guess you would say. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and thumbs up, and if you guys want to stay tuned for more content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.